What's going on, everybody? Today I'm kind of going to do a let's play with a little bit of a logging tutorial, because I saw some videos on YouTube like logging tutorials, and I'm not saying they're wrong, it's just I wouldn't do it like that. But I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll show you how I do it. I'm not saying it's the best way, or it's the best way for me as far as more efficient, but there's more ways to do it. But the way I do it is I get the buncher. I'm not a huge fan of the forwarders and stuff. It seems to take too long. And if it's not a, see, these pines, you got to cut a little higher and build your pile amongst a group of trees. That way you can, it's easier to drop a bunch quicker, I guess. And just keep dropping them in a pile, because you can use your grapple and your winch to pull. So if you got too many for your grapple or too many for your winch, you can use both. And you can pull a lot of trees at once. And just keep piling them up. Just like this. If it's a real big tree and you start to tip, just slam your head down, and it'll kind of keep you from tipping. I mean, it won't keep you from completely tipping if you're going too fast, but and if it hangs up, it's all right. It don't matter. Then if I can get to my skidder, there we go. I mean, I just seen them tutorials, and I don't know, it's not how I would do it. It's just, and if you're and you always want the butts of your trees when you drop them to face your loader, or make it easier to pull them to your loader. And like, say this tree is too big, pull out your saw, and the way you cut it, like, say I'm cutting it my loader's over there, so if I cut it this way, it'll drop it the way I'm cutting it. But maybe I can climb over it. Yeah. No, I can't. Well, I'll get it first. But like, if you got trees in a bad bunch, like this, like there's a bunch, I can't see, but run to the furthest one and just pull it. Pull it to where you can grab it with the grapple. And then just run and get your other ones. See these two? And then when you pull them all close together, then you can, I like using the winch better than I do the grapple. It's just me. Because It's just easier to get a hold of them all. Which, I mean, you can pull a ton of trees at one time if you use the grapple and the winch. And then just pull them to your loader and kind of, well, you can drop them. That one's in the grapple, but then just back them over towards your loader. And then I like to push them kind of in line with the logs I got already delimbed, because if you don't, it'll when you delimb them, they'll be crooked, real crooked. I may not be able to push them because of that rock, but yeah, there you go. Well, I pushed it too far, but if you push them in line with them other ones, they'll go straighter when you delimb them, because you can't spin the head. And I forget what length I got. I like to cut them about 12 to 15 meters, I reckon. It's meters, yeah. But if they are crooked when you're doing it, just get in the skidder and push them straight. And I don't worry about the tops. I just throw them over here out of the way. Now eventually I'll grind them up, because if you get too many, they'll kind of start to ruin your FPS. But nah, I wasn't 3 logs, but you get the gist of it. Then make sure you pull where you can pull your truck, as long as it's decent close. But these big ones you grab one at a time, but normally I grab 2 and just swing it, let it hit that back bolster, and it'll straighten out. Just lay it down, spin back around, see if I can grab 2. Grab it a little further down. Don't grab it right on the end, because if you do, you may not have enough length to reach the front, and they're easier to control. And just repeat and repeat. I don't like to load them real tall, because you'll wind up tipping over, because the stability, the higher you load them, that's about how high I like to load them, because it gets too hard to drive them to the mill if you got it too high. I don't want that little one. There we go. Yeah, if you get 2 of just a regular the medium-sized logs, you can grab 2. But if you get one of them, real big ones that you have to cut with the saw, you really can only grab 1. And y'all see that DJ Modden's working on, I think he's almost finished with the UMRV map. Some of y'all might remember it from FS19, 17, but he's redoing some stuff on it. Go to, see, Clutch. I don't know if y'all follow Clutch on YouTube or Facebook, but if you don't, check him out. He does a map tour on it. It's like my favorite map, one of my favorite maps of all time. So just if you follow him, you'll know when it's released. Well, it ain't wanting to grab him too. I guess I could do 1. And Clutch also does, with DJ Go Ham, the Farm Sim Show, the podcast. They do it like every Friday or something like that. You can learn a lot, what's coming up and stuff like that. Is that even on the trailer? Yeah. Okay, let's see how much this load's worth. I know that 6 meter and like 4, 5 meter are worth more, but for the time it takes me, at least, to cut them and with the harvesters and all, and then forward them and load them, it ain't worth it to me. But now, come on. See how much this is gonna be. Maybe, yeah, I had to get that one. Let me see. $26,942 for that one load. And really, it didn't take me long. If I would have been going, if I cut a lot of trees and process a lot and then just load constant, I could do, there's no telling how many I could do in a day. So that's the end of this video. I was just gonna do a little tutorial because I was looking through YouTube the other day and seeing some, and I'm like, that's not the best way, in my opinion. Everybody's different, but if you hadn't, hit the like button, subscribe, please. Appreciate y'all watching, and y'all have a blessed day.